Hello, welcome back to Monster Train. What is it today? Awoken? I think it's Awoken today. It's very windy today, so I'm having trouble with sound balancing. I can't tell if the game is quiet or it's just the absurd amount of wind that I am hearing that is drowning everything out. Hopefully everything is good. We're on a 1-win streak here. Can't wait to throw that away in the first run within 5 seconds and go, haha, whoops. That'll be fun. Shall we? What are we? We're green-red. Cool. Wildwood Sap, Fortify, Ensnare. This is one of the best starts I think I could imagine. Look at this. What an incredible start. Seraph the Temperament. Fine. Just keep this in mind if we take a sweeper, which we probably won't. We'll probably go for a big spikes play here. This run feels good. Yeah, this run feels pretty good. If we find a Thorned Hollow, I'll be very happy. I would love to take Advanced Prototype here. It will save me a lot of damage in the early game, but Winged Steel is so good. It's such a good relic. It's probably top 5, just because of the fact that there's so little draw in the game. Okay. Can I take a +4 attack? How much damage will I take from this +4 attack? Probably 8. But I may die to the Inquisitor. I think we can do it because we have torches and rooteds, armor. I think we can take this. And if it were for money, this is like I'm not sure. So I would probably not take this. But I think we should be okay. Oh, that's not good. Winged Steel, what have you done to me? You've drawn both of my Wildwood Saps. I needed those apart. Really? So they fight, they bring 2, so this combat has no healers. That's interesting. And if I root this guy, I can root this guy? Is it worth it? Let's see. Probably not. I can root this enemy to split her from her group. Rooting is often weird because it ends up stacking the enemies up. I'm gonna root here. So look at how well we're drawing through the deck, right? We're going to be back to those saps in no time. I do need to keep in mind that when I play 3 cards, I'm going to draw these 2. I am okay with drawing these 2 cards, though. In fact, I would say it is optimal for me to draw these 2 cards here. Nice. And we might even get back to Wildwood Sap in time. Looks like I might take 12 off of this combat. Thanks, Ensnare. I could have ensnared here, I guess, and bought myself an extra round. Actually, that was the better play. Yeah, if I ensnared here and torched down here, it would have been the same outcome, but I wouldn't have taken this 12 damage. Whoops. Okay, still shaking the rust off. Just woke up not too long ago, starting the day with Monster Train. Yeah, took 12 when I could have taken 0 if I had played the rooted elsewhere. But it's fun to watch enemies die like that. But yeah, that was a waste. It happens. We could have survived that trial with 0 damage taken overall if I had played slightly smarter. Keep that one in mind. If we find a Thorned Hollow, we're just gonna probably walk through this game. We do have an Awoken banner coming up. I like picking up a Razor Sharp Edge for that. Molting Imp we don't need. Fledgling Imp and Ritual Battle we don't need. Oh. What? They offered me both of the rare units from Hellhorned. That's not what I'm expecting to see here. I was expecting to see something good, not Consumer of Crowns Deranged Brute. I did have a really fun run with a bunch of Deranged Brutes, but like we don't need this right now. And I don't want to take Awoken Hollow until I have to. I'm gonna skip. It's okay. So I took 12 free damage when I shouldn't have, but otherwise, a good start. What you got for me here? Quick, spikes, rage. Alright, there we go. I think I will roll this shot. No, okay, let's look at the path. If there's not a Merchant of Steel, okay, there's a Merchant of Steel in a reasonable location. So we're gonna hit this path. We are unfortunately not gonna be able to have a buffed up unit to duplicate. I need to turn the music up a little bit. Just looking at the levels here, I'm gonna turn the music up slightly. Let me know how the sound balancing is. It feels a little... this feels a little better. I want to hit this Awoken banner because I want to find Animus of Will, and then I want to duplicate her. So our long term here is bottom or middle floor Sentient plus Animus of Will, top 4 Thorned Hollow plus Animus of Will. I want to plan for that. So we're going to hopefully find an Animus here, or here, or here. We're then going to go to this Merchant of Steel and Upgrader, and then we're going to Duplicator here. That's our ideal world. On the way we'll hit this removal, things like that. Alternatively, I could take this path in the future and we could fish for a holdover or a double stack for ensnare. Because if we can hold over ensnare, that gets pretty sweet as well. So, all in all, I'm going through all of this for what? To answer the question, should I reroll this shop? And I think the answer is... we're not spending any money in this ring, so I think the answer is yeah. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, that's good. Large stone on this boy is fine. I will have to take space for my long term here, but he basically insulates me from a bad fight that just kills me here. Armor 10 is fine. Well, is Armor 10 fine? Armor 10 is fine. I'll take some Reconciler curses, but the enemies will still die. Yeah. I might reconsider taking this Armor 10 if I didn't have the large stone on this boy. Let's go ahead and get our draw in here. We got Flaming Torches, cool. I can torch this guy to not take the Reconciler curse, or I can take +2 here. I think I don't care about the curses because of Winged Steel. I'm either gonna take... I don't need to take space in this run because we got Winged Steel, which is very nice. We're either taking... Nice. Very nice. Catch it. I am going to draw 2 cards I can't play here, unfortunately. Oh, wait, I can play that one. Very nice. So we're either going to take draw or space. And we're going to want to take both. It's just a matter of which one do I take when. And the answer is probably draw... Or, sorry, not draw or space. Energy or space. We're probably taking energy, then space on this run. So armor you. This guy's just going to crush High Priest to the Light. If I can draw a root, we will take 0 on this combat. So we're going to try and cycle into that real quick. I think I might... Like, we have a chance of hitting it at least. I should burn these Sinner's Burdens as a result, because we will kill High Priest, but it's just a matter of if that lady gets to walk up or not. Ah, excellent. See, this time, I will root correctly. Incredible. Who is this guy? This time we take 0. This is how the first combat should have gone. And there we go. Because if you don't know, and this enemy will... Like, they don't move up until the end of the round, so the combats have to resolve and then the enemies move up on all 4s. So High Priest doesn't, he doesn't survive, I suppose. Preserve Thorns is actually really nice here. When I draw this, it's a free trigger of Winged Steel. And, when I draw the Stings later, it's 1. Like, 0 cost cards in this deck are really good because of Winged Steel. And Hidden Passage is nice. Being able to control where the enemies move is really good. Branded Warrior. I did say I wanted Animus of Will, but Branded Warrior can work. The question is, do I want to pick him and just give up on the dream of finding Animus of Will? I think not. Let's look at it, right? Because we have an Awoken banner coming up that I'm going to, and we have another unit draft. We have 2 more chances to hit it. And if I don't hit it, it's bad, I guess. But I should see something at one of these 2 Awoken banners. Or at one of these 2 unit drafts, I should see something, right? I don't feel like I'm in dire straits yet. And Branded Warrior, he's not very good until he gets a multi-strike. But if I give him a multi-strike and duplicate him, he gets to scale up pretty well. And he scales up on his own, he doesn't need me to play cards on him, right? I give him like multi-strike and then +5, +10. Or even just like multi-strike and +10. It is so windy, do you hear this? What is happening? The end times are happening behind me. It's so windy that there's a bird bath sitting out in my yard, and the wind is so much that it is blowing the water out of the bird bath. What the hell? Can you quiet down? I'm trying to record Monster Train. Fucking nature. Do I need to take this Branded Warrior? I think that the situation is such that if I take him, it's like 1 card. It's adding 1 card to the deck for insurance. If I miss Animus forever, this guy can basically fill in with a few good hits, and he's not that bad if I have to use him. He does well enough if I find a multi-strike and like a +5, +10, or just a +10. He'll do fine. But he's not who I want to be all-inning on, basically. But we may have to. Wilting Sapwood, I think we don't need here. Although it's not bad, right? It's not bad to just have this for free energy. But what do I do with it, right? It's starting to get to be like, this is a little much, I think. I think I passed this, because right now it's like Animus or Sentient Branded Warrior go on the bottom floor, and then Thorned Hollow goes on the top floor. And I can put this on the middle floor just to like catch some free energy. But is it worth a 2 energy, like 2 energy on the turn is drawn and also a card in the deck? Not really. Not since I don't need it. Concealed Caverns is, ooh, Gift of Gratitude, Heaven's Gold, Petty Theft. So, it's an interesting one here. I've been taking a little bit of Heaven's Gold. I've taken it a few times and been like, yeah, it's not bad, right? This adds 11 attack to the Pyre. Pyre attack is actually pretty good, right? I've been coming around a little bit on it, especially if you pick up something like Blood for Blood, right? Comboing cards together to make your Pyre do damage is solid. I think I've been undervaluing it. But this is the first event in the game. If I take Petty Theft, we might get that lockpicking event. And I would like to see that, because then we can get the achievement on accident. And that would be fun. So we'll take that. And we will duplicate Wildwood Sap. My favorite part about being Awoken is I never feel like I'm wasting a duplicate. Duplicating Wildwood Sap feels great. Alright, Explosive Sigil. I don't want to set my Sentient on the bottom floor, I want to set her on the middle floor because the Clergy will rip her apart. Like, the Clergy will absolutely bop her. Unfortunately. Now, I'm gonna take 10 damage here if I play turn out with her on the middle floor. Is that okay? Is it okay to take 10 damage? I guess we'll see what we draw. This, I could put the Strain Steward down. I mean, how important is Branded Warrior to me here? He's not that important. Nah, he's not that important. He can just chill. I'm gonna ensnare one of these Clergy so they don't get to come up here. Yeah. Branded Warrior's just gonna chill. He's not important in this combat right now. I don't need to play him, and also we'll cycle back to him pretty quickly, I imagine. Nice, free 50 gold. Armor the Sentient. 2 Wildwood Saps, there we go. This combat is gonna go pretty smoothly, I think. I don't have, like, this is the only wave that even has a chance of hurting me. Check it out, Preserve Thorns, boom. That, oh wait, sorry. Boom, there we go, free draw. Should I throw my Sentient or will Sap here? Maybe, it doesn't hurt. For the stings here. Our draw in this run is insane. It's so high. I think we may as well just keep the regen going on top floor, boy. Sentient's gonna live through the Clergy anyway. And she doesn't need to, like, live any further than the Clergy. She's not gonna take, like, 1,000,000 damage from this wave. She's only gonna take 12. So actually throwing her a healer, too, doesn't hurt. Another 50 free gold here. High draw also lets us hit these Petty Thefts more frequently. I'll save myself 3 damage with that. And the armor is really nice. Like, this is a really good start, right? This is one of the best starts you could imagine. Having armor, sap, and rooted. Like, it's hard to imagine a better start to a run than that. Like, that's really, really clean. He struggles to sneak in kills because she's gonna kill all of the 1-healthers, but it's okay. And the rooted lets us kill this thing. Very nice, very nice. Like a very solid combat. Feel very good about this Daedalus. There's no way that we don't kill him here. Do some armor. If I can have her live 2 rounds, then the Protector will die, which is a good thing to do. Just because it eats like 20 damage, but it doesn't make that big of a difference at this point. May as well throw it to her, but like, this thing has so much regen. Daedalus doesn't stand a chance. How much regen are you at up here? Like 14? Yeah, 14. Also, I can just draw Rooted to kill him. Ooh. And I get another 50 gold. Look at that. We got, on a Daedalus combat, we triggered Petty Theft 3 times. How insane. Goodbye, Daedalus. Farewell. Moron. Nice. Alright. Let's see what we get. Unleash the Wildwood. I used to be a very big fan of this card. I think I am... I don't know. Right? It's nice to have to keep my sentient alive. Like, this card is like, okay, my sentient does not have to die anymore. But I can have this sort of an effect from just like playing some restores on her. Maybe, I think there's better cards for this, right? We can maybe find like Focus Growth or something like that. This is a skip. I want to be careful about adding in too many cards, and then not gonna take any of these. We're still hoping for that Animus of Will, but it's looking a little. Actually, no, we won't see it, which is why we took Brandon just in case we don't see it. And I believe we should take energy here and then space from Fel. It only really matters to have the two units on one on each floor. I think starting after Fel. I think until Fel will be okay. Not bad, I would say. An okay start overall. Go here. If we get multi-strike into Branded Warrior, it's a-okay. Alright. That's no multi-strike yet, but we keep looking. I'll clear out probably some torches. But we can clear... I want to have like a Train Steward left in the deck just to act as a minor buffer for the extra Brandon we're gonna have. And we'll just keep taking spikes. I have posed the question of maybe it's right to not take spikes and maybe go into the Revenge, but I think it's fine just to take spikes. Giving him Rage 7 is actually fine, but if I want him to... I can't give him Large Stone, so I need to give him health from one of these, I think. Although, how important is he against the sweepers? He's not super important against the sweepers since it's not Seraph with sweep. Is it Fel with sweep? It is Fel with sweep, so maybe I should hang on and give him some health. I mean, if I Large Stone him, I guess I can Large Stone him and then duplicate him and ascend him into that floor, actually. Yeah, so we'll look for multi-strike Large Stone onto him. We are Merchant of Steel. Our next Merchant of Steel isn't for 2 rings, but we're going to be missing a lot of Merchants of Magic if I go to this Merchant of Steel. Interesting. But I do want to find... Like, I want to find the good upgrades and then duplicate them fast. Well, that's terrible. I'll give him +5, +10, and then we'll look for a multi-strike at another one. But like, this is often one of the things that really gets under my skin about this game. Is just like, oh, I need a very specific major upgrade. Oh, I just missed it. That's too bad. I cannot take enemies heal on the move. I wonder if they'll change the upgrade system at any point. I've heard that a few weeks from now they have like there's an upgrade system a few weeks out, or not an upgrade system, a content patch a few weeks out. We'll be fine, but it's just a little unfortunate. Oh, I missed this. Well, we can land something to find it maybe. A torch on it. Yeah, Train Steward does it. I can also have stinged it. I wouldn't hate picking up a Sting Relic here. Right, I would actually be very glad to pick up Thorn Casing, so we may want to look for some of that. But we're very strong, it's just a matter of how do I stop these heavies from getting past me right now. That's all that I really need to worry about. Everything else is handled. Sentient kills backline. Our heavy killer looks like it's going to have to be Brandon, but he's got a little work to do before he kills heavies. Unfortunately for him. And like, we don't need, like Brandon plus the spikes damage here, we could get a Shard Channeler to help it along as well. That would be fine. But like, he needs multi-strike before he can really put a dent into these heavies for me. As it is, we're gonna just bleed a little bit of damage here and there. See, this is where having a little more pyre damage helps out, right? When you just barely miss, this guy would do 5 less damage to me if I had extra pyre damage. Or 6 less damage, I suppose. Not sure why I thought 5 for some reason. But yeah, Branded Warrior, he never gets that first kill, so he never starts snowballing, unfortunately. Oh, I should be stinging here. Whoops. That's okay, we can just ensnare him and he'll die. Okay, we're fine. It's just a matter of how much damage do I take from heavies right now. Everything else is handled pretty well. Just gotta stop getting hit by these heavies. Can I get this petty theft off? 5, 9, 10, 11? If I draw into something, we can get it. Nice, like a sting. I didn't want to play double torch in case I hit the other sting. I think I always had to hit the other sting as well. So I just wanted to keep that option available. We're good. Not too bad, right? We're going to want to probably prioritize picking up a little extra health or something like that to help not die to, you know, the heavies that are going to sneak by me here and there. But all in all, we're okay. Right? We're good against bosses, we're good against backliners. And when you have at least 2 of your 3 problems answered at this point, it's pretty good. And we're making a ton of money off of petty theft. So much money I might just hit the trinket merchant. 12, damn. Another preserved thorns? Bramble Ash helps to kill heavies. Very much so. Archer shields we don't need, Rage Sim we don't need, Imp in a box we don't need. I'm trying to be a little more choosy with my card adds. I've had a lot of runs that are like, oh hey, I have added like 1 billion cards to this. Since we don't have the big ticket upgrade on Brandon, I'm not going to duplicate him. We'll aim to duplicate him down the line. But like, I'm gonna be going to a lot of Merchants of Steel, it feels like. Like maybe I skip this one and just bank on hitting the multi-strike here, duplicate him over here. Right? By this point, hopefully he's strong enough. And we're gonna hit Trinket Merchant. Because like, duplicating him doesn't matter right now. Because he doesn't have anything to make him worthwhile. And since we didn't duplicate him, we may as well just burn out the rest of the train stewards. We can get rid of the torches. What's in our caverns here? Ah, energy. Wow, that's a lot of energy. Alright, we're at a 6 of energy right here. So we can play basically everything forever. And I can probably just remove these two curses, right? Oh, Rage Does Not Decay is nice, since Brandon is part of my plan. I can then throw some... Yeah. I think we definitely want to take this. It's really hard for him to ever get that first kill, but if he ever does get that first kill, he'll start to snowball like crazy with this. Do not buy Light's Gift. I don't think Winged Indulgence. Winged Indulgence, again, need to watch out against the Fell with curses since we're killing enemies with spikes. Oh, hell yeah, finally Self-Made Harpy appears. So this is only really +5. These guys will be at 7s. They're kind of scary with the +6 though. They're gonna punch through my Sentient pretty easily. And it's only money, and we make plenty of money. I'm not gonna take it. We gotta be super... Excuse me, had to clear my throat there. We gotta be super cautious because of the fire health. It's very, very concerning what we're dealing with here. I can't do anything with my Branded Warrior. He never gets the kills on these little goons. He has to be killing heavies, which he never is able to. All 3 Wildwood Saps. No boy. Tough. But like, he has to be strong enough to kill heavies, which he is currently not. Nice, that's a lot of money. I guess I should start getting spikes up here. But if I give him multi-strike, he also never gets there, right? It's like he alone will not be scaling. He's gonna need like 1 more Branded Warrior with him to help him start getting the kills in there. Is where he's at right now. Which, hopefully he's able to get there. Preserve Thorns is doing well enough. Oh yeah, and we also have Bramble Ash to help with the heavies. You should get like enough healing to not die in this combat, basically. And I will just ensnare one of these. I don't want to ensnare this guy on the middle floor. I guess it would give me another round, but... Yeah, if I can get you 1 more... I guess he scales with Razor Sharp Edge, right? That's the actual long term here, Razor Sharp Edge on him. Armor. A Sting. A Sap. If I give you +8 and then 4 damage, that is +12. Oh, that's exactly enough, right? Nice. We can save ourselves the 13 damage, just barely. Take 1 to save 13. Worth. And these things don't get to attack. Yeah, Brandon, he's struggling, but I have faith that he'll get there. Our spikes up here haven't gone too strong, but that's alright. If I can hold over Bramble Lash and give it a -1, that knocks out a heavy. And in the later parts of the game, it doesn't knock out a heavy, but it makes it so that heavies do not... they can be dropped to a low enough... Actually, no, it does just kill them, right? It's 400 damage. What am I talking about? Should have rooted up here to save myself the damage, shouldn't I? Or should have. Once again, I've rooted on the bottom floor when I did not need to. And I'm going to take 10 for it. We could have walked away from this only having taken 1. But another 11 because I'm a fool. I didn't want to give this thing the +2. I doubt it makes a difference, but I was still afraid. And we'll give you another one of these. Ooh, 50 more gold out of it. So we made a good amount of money in this combat at least. 11 health down. Not ideal, but passable at least. This boss doesn't like spikes very much. Like usually 4 or 5 hard counters your deck. We hard counter the boss in this one. Restoring Retreat's really nice to help me get that second Brandon in there. However, I still don't have the second Brandon, so this is a long-term pickup. However, another like a Descend is nice. One Horn's Tome. I can just take this. What the hell? That's weird. All right, we have 6 energy. Sure. So I can go to the left here or to the right here. Now that we have 1 Horns, I'm a little less. I'm gonna hit this shop. Answer. Remove consume. Loading fungus. We don't need more energy. I can take more regen healing. It's fine. +10 onto petty theft is cool. Makes it always hit the back line and kill for me. A -1 in the Bramble Lash is good. And let's roll. Hold over. Hold over Bramble Lash or hold over Ensnare? They accomplish the same thing. I think I'll hold over Bramble Lash. We have the energy for it. And then we can throw a -1 in. Probably to 1 Horn's Tome just to make it cost 4. That's alright. I don't think we got anything too crazily game-winning there. But not bad, right? Being able to pop a heavy every turn is going to be very helpful. Very, very helpful, I imagine. If we can pick, like, the card I'm really looking for here is like Focus Growth, probably. I do hate this combat quite a bit. I hate the way that Fel just gets to like, this guy just gets to walk past you usually. I don't like that. He just gets to spawn this dude at a huge health point, and he can just step right over you. And my Sentient just took like 34 damage, no, 45 damage on the first round, right? Something crazy. But Brandon has started his scaling, so he can get there pretty well now. Hopefully we have this Restoring Retreat. I'm not going to be able to kill this Clip Reflector, but like I need to keep my Sentient alive. Oh wait, if I do this, you gain 16. I think this is exactly enough, right? Because he's off by, oh, it's not quite enough, right? Because it's 100 and she's at 110. Right. It would have been exactly enough if I didn't Restoring Retreat. I wonder if that was worth it. Probably not. Hopefully we draw something to stop this guy from walking past me here. Hopefully. Oh yeah, because he got all of the rage. This dude got way too much rage. What the hell? That's insane. That's just insane. What? He got so much rage. Take my money there. Well, I guess I'm just going to be accepting the 17 damage he does to me because she just farmed rage into this guy. Disgusting. Absolutely gross, Fel. What the hell? Let's save this damage. Just takes 17 damage because she put rage on the same unit every time. Gross. Absolutely gross. Hate to see that. Okay. I need to pop one of these boys. I think I might throw you a Wildwood Sap just to keep you in it here. You can go up to 30 without fear. I don't know. I'm gonna not. I'm just gonna chill. The restores plus the the little extra healing from the regen should hopefully keep you standing long enough. Plus the -1s, like it should be okay. Oh yeah, plus Bramble Ash just killing things every round now. A really nice pickup, I gotta say. Restoring retreat. I think we're okay. He's kind of popping off back here now. Oh man, he's started the scaling. It's actually pretty. Once he gets the first kill, he just starts snowballing them out. It's just like playing with the champion, the Hornbreaker Prince champion, right? He gets that first kill and he just starts going. Save you the health. Oh, all the stings, very nice. That's an 8-card draw next turn. Like stings are basically like you get like that turn wasn't optimal, but then as a result we get a much better turn on the next turn, which I can dig. We can burn out some of these torches now and start to find ourselves feeling pretty good. Final wave, right? Ah, how much damage did we get out of this? Holy shit, we almost kill her. Do I have a second hidden passage? I only have one. If I had a second one, we could try and sneak Brandon up to the top floor. But nah. That's fine. Pretty okay combat. A little bit of bad luck means that the first heavy getting triple raged causes me to take a ton of damage, but what can you do? Mostly just did a restoring retreat there because I felt like it. Made some pretty good money. This petty theft has really cashed in for me on this combat, I gotta say. Very, very happy with it. Spreading Spores is really good here. Yeah, Shard Channel is also really good, but Spreading Spores is just like, this is a game-winning pickup. Reusable regen like that is really strong. Now, do I want Light of Seraph, or do I just want to take the flat draw? Because we have the ability to ascend units, there's a decent case to be made for Light of Seraph, but a lot of times, or not for Light of Seraph, for draw. I think we have enough draw that I can get around it, though, and just take this, dupe the Branded Warrior, and it can get to be pretty strong. If I can hit a good steel shop here, please give me multi-strike. I think I can. What do we have 5 energy if I remove these. I think the torches are all torches and vengeful shards are basically about the same right now. 2 damage at this point in the game is not worth it for me. Rather have the +1 energy. That's endless. Please multi-strike me. Please give me multi-strike. How many endless quick shops are we gonna see today? I'm just gonna give him 7 rage because I don't wanna. Ugh. Ugh. Disgusting. Because I need to go to a magic shop at the next shop, so I just kinda accept that one, huh? Just accept take the L there. And he's not even getting duplicated now. That's a shame. Probably should have planned that one out a little better, but you know, I guess if I had looked at the map, I would have changed my plan there, right? Because I didn't. If I had looked ahead, we would have definitely gone to this merchant and then this hell event. We would have had the same sort of outcome, I imagine. Nothing to play one horns on here. Sad. I'm gonna throw 1 sap into our sentient. Call it a day. Sad about that, no 1 horns. But it should be okay. I wonder if it's better to be playing him behind Thorned Hollow. It probably is better to be putting him behind Thorned Hollow, come to think of it. I think it is a little better to be having him behind Thorned Hollow. Thorned Hollow doesn't necessarily need to be on the top floor. I put him up there to catch Collector. Doesn't necessarily need to be that way, though. Let's see what we draw, because Bramble Lashing with Wilt Wings is sad. Guess I can Bramble Lash up here to stop this, hopefully. Let's see what we draw first. Hidden Passage. Once he gets that 1 horns, it gets better. Razor Sharp Edge. Okay, this one doesn't hurt me. This one might hurt me. Actually, will it? I don't know. Tough question. But you can see this is a combat that kind of heralds how the Seraph of the Temperament will go. This is always the scary wave right here. but Reserve Thorns actually makes it a little less scary, huh? We'll just pop these two. Could have maybe 5. I could have stopped a lot of damage if I played the stings up here. Actually, I could have done sting, torch. Oh, it works out. Look at that. Should it have worked out? Absolutely not. That was a misplay. Absolutely, it was a misplay. But it is okay. Man, when I miss one horns on him, he's really sad. Brandon never gets to scale. This held over Bramble Lash is huge, though. Holding over a spell to answer one of your biggest problems in the game is often a really easy path to fixing what is, like, shoring up the weakness in your deck. What is the big weakness in my deck? Oh, heavy sneak past me here a lot. Bramble Lash, held over, just kill him every round. It only becomes bad on the double heavy rounds, but that's what Brandon is here for. Note that it is Seraph the Temperament, which means that Brandon, if I don't duplicate him, is going to have... I mean, it's going to be a little bit of a trouble anyway, but it should be alright. Yeah, taking the Spell Shield would have made me take more damage, for sure, and it also would have made me miss a lot of... I would have missed like 150 gold anyway, right? Because of the petty theft, which has racked up a lot of dollars for me on this run. It's a little late for one horns. I think I'd rather not play it. Just take my 400 damage here. Oh wait, no, I shouldn't have done that. I should have stopped his Gilded Wings from sneaking by me. Thankfully we drew Ensnared. I've been getting very lucky on this run. I've made a lot of like minor, oh I should have thought this out better mistakes that have not come back to bite me because I draw well. But this is definitely not going as smoothly as it could. I've taken like chip damage here and there, and should have taken a lot more chip damage here and there, except for I've gotten pretty fortunate. 420 damage, my brothers. The petty theft, it's over. Oh yeah. Very nice, very nice. Okay. If we just up the spreading spores, it goes pretty insane here. Wildwood Custodian, we do not. I guess I could have taken it because I could have fit it. And I think we can skip the Tiresome Climb. Although, no, Tiresome Climb is bad because I'm just going to be ascending them into a Spikes floor, which is not helpful for my regen Spikes boy in any capacity. Alright, just give me some good spreading spores stuff, please. Hold over, double stack, yeah. Either one I'm happy with. If I can hit a holdover, I will be ecstatic. We don't need anything else. Forever Flame, we don't need, we have plenty of energy. I'll just like throw the +10 onto a Restore to keep our Sentient standing, I suppose, and then throw a -1 into Restoring Retreat. And then we'll just roll this shop. Holdover, oh my goodness, we hit holdover double stack in this shop. The fact that I went so dry on finding multi-strike is no longer a worry for me. I am no longer upset. The game has made it up to me. I accept your peace offering. I'll just put the Consume onto this torch, and we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna purge the other 2 torches here. Card no longer has much value to me. Double stack, holdover, spreading spores. Hoo-hoo, buddy. +12 regen, +12 spikes a turn. Don't mind if I do. Do not mind if I do. I don't really feel too strongly about -1ing anything here. I think one horns is the best option. Should be fine. Let's hit it. So the only thing I really want to see is I want to see one horns after Brandon Warrior, or even on the same turn as him, really. Bottom flows a space. It's fine. I'm gonna put Brandon on the top floor here. Oh yeah, the Seraph fight music. Good stuff. I'm gonna throw this Wildwood Sap down here to help keep my Sentient alive. Just to help her stay standing here. The sap doesn't really matter. Hey, thank God I drew this Vengeful Shard. I mean, it's like impossible for me to draw and not be able to play Winged Steel, I gotta say. It's really hard to see. Ah. We gotta play Spreading Spores. It's the game plan. Unfortunately, no one-horns, but it doesn't really make a big difference. Like, this is just the winning game plan, so we just play this every turn until the entire deck is Spreading Spores. Until I'm drawing so many of them I can't play them all. And even then, it doesn't matter. It's still just so much money. I guess it's gonna be 2 and a Bramble Lash, at least for a little while. Yeah. For you a little regen. And I'll even throw you a Petty Theft to keep you standing here. Because the longer that she lives, the better it is. Armor actually doesn't change it with the regen. Weird. I wonder why that is. Just pop this guy 3 times. Throw Spreading Spores. Do not Descending Retreat him. Or Restoring Retreat, I mean. But this one's kind of in the bag. This Winged Steel plus that Preserve Thorns has been really sweet. I've been a big fan of it so far. I've got no complaints. Run immune equal to 10x the amount of spikes on friend. Oh, it's on all friendly units? For some reason I thought this was only on the front friendly units. If I sent my Sentient up to the top, she could really do some crazy damage. Don't think she really needs to, though. I'm gonna throw her enough regen to keep her alive, I think. Branded Warrior, he's not gonna get to do a whole lot for us here. I'm gonna Ascend you and then Root you? I don't know if I really need to do that. But if I don't Bramble Lash that floor, Brandon gets his first kill in, I think. Gotta watch. Actually, I should be using that to like split double heavy waves. That's what I really should be using that for. It's okay. I can split the double heavy wave by just killing one of the heavies here. And we'll have the Bramble Lash to kill one of them. Brandon gets his first kill. He starts to stack up his rage. It's cool. We're pretty well off here, I gotta say. It's not impossible to lose this, mind you, but it's pretty hard. He was Sting. He dies to Brandon. May as well rack up a little extra score here. Right, may as well farm a little gold, get myself a little extra money. Do my victory lap, because this is unlosable. We got to this position very fast, thanks to cycling through the deck extremely quickly, and this is now it's unlosable, really. It's cocky for me to say, but like, come on. Look at the position we're in here. Wait, I've thrown. Alright. Maybe I've taken too much damage now. I'm sure it's fine. It sucks that I don't get to catch this guy, but, you know. My man's up here farming like crazy. Only 14 damage? Why only 14 damage? Oh, because he gains 15, not... Alright, I got my numbers mixed up. Let's see if I threw the run here by missing that card. Alright, it looks okay to me. Do I want to root this guy to take less damage from him? Let's see. Nah, because I can kill him. I can kill him with the spells. And then I can root this guy so he dies. And I don't have to deal with him. It's a very, very micro decision overall, but, you know, may as well. May as well try and rack up as high of a score as I can. And you... The stings? I gotta tell you, sting in this run, sting with Winged Steel is really nice. All of that sting to steal. 68 spikes, 43 regen. Ooh, it's a little close. And also this 81 times 2 Brandon in the back line. He's doing his best. Great work, Brandon. Very proud of you overall. Really, you know, in the card review with Cranberry, I think I said that I don't really like Brandon Warrior. I think he's kind of underwhelming. But I gotta tell you, he does fine. He's actually... You have to give him a lot of thought. He reminds me a lot of the Slay Hornbreaker Prince. If you give him enough like thought and time, like I did here, I planned out how I was going to get him those first kills in some of the combats. He can really do it for you. Like he does a lot of work, especially because he starts to snowball really hard. He gets that first kill, he gets the extra rage, he gets another kill, he gets more rage, he just starts killing everything. He really, really wants multi-strike, though. He does not do very well without multi-strike. Multi-strike giving him plus 12 instead of, or yeah, starting him out at like, what is that? Instead of starting out at 8 extra attack, he starts out at 16. He gets to hit a lot more break points a lot quicker. Great work, Brandon. He's no Animus of Will, but he did about as well as Animus of Will would. And look at that, a Preserved Thorns golded. Up to a 2-win streak. Will I continue this? Who knows? Probably not. And that's one more card golded for Awoken. Only 3 more to go with Awoken. I don't know for sure. I think one of them is Vine Mother. I think it's... Let's do it, right? Let's think about it. Vine Mother, Pyregrow, and what's the other one? It's not Edge Prior. We've gotten that one. Vine Mother, Pyregrow. I can't think of the third one. Let's take a look real quick. It is... Oh, Adaptive Mutation, of course. Of course, but Vine Mother, Adaptive Mutation, and Pyregrow. And then Hellhorned has 4 more. I know one of them's Consumer of Crowns. Imp in a Box, somehow I haven't won with. What else? Impolate, and are they all Imp cards? Transcendent. It's 4 Imp cards. It's Imp in a Box, Impolate, Transcend Imp, and Consumer of Crowns. 3 of them are rare Imp cards. How do you think I feel about Imps? Stygian is just Gifts for a Guard, which is back, because I think these are in alphabetical order. Are they not in alphabetical order? What the hell? Are they by rarity? I have no idea. Here it is. Gifts for a Guard. Oh, they're by energy cost. That's right. Umbra has 1 more, and it is Shadow Eater. He is a 2 energy right here. And then Melting has like 5. Wax and Spike, Sacrificial Resurrection. What else? Remnant Host. Even though I've had this guy, Resin Removal. I had this guy on a winning run recently, but he didn't make it to the end. He got purged. Resin Removal and Memento Mori. A card that I think is fine, but it's just rare. Anyway, there's the end of the roundup of what I haven't won with. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, leave me a like. Subscribe if you want to see more. I almost forgot to get you the deep link. I need to do this for myself. Oh, that's the run summary deep link. But I will see you in the next one. Have a good one.